So my first exercise experience was when I was 19, when I first started working out with the Powerball. I had had an accident where the muscles in my forearms were cut, and so I lost dexterity in my fingers and I couldn't move my hand normally. And so my mom and my sister, they got me a Powerball, and that helped me start retraining my forearm. And it was a really fun exercise, and it motivated me, and it grew from that for quite a while. I mean, the training that stemmed from that. This is the DynaFlex Iron Power, the strongest power to weight ratio of any Iron Power gyroscopes yet, capable of upwards of 70 pounds of torque with an unlimited potential by the strength of the user. The power dumbbell with power on demand, variable resistance, just like you see your Bowflex adjustable dumbbells. This gives you all that power. You don't have to make adjustments. You just wind it up faster, and then you slow it down slower. So its speed is governed by the rotational speed of the case, and the speed of the case rotating is only it's only governed by the strength of my arm. So the faster that I move it, the faster the rotor spins. That's a repetition. You rev it up, and then you rev it down. So it's like interval training, where I'm going to sprint up to my fastest speed, move through a few different postures, and then I'm going to bring it back down again, let myself recover, and then I'm going to rotate through a few different movements. And some of those. Pitch the baseball. Boxing, creating stability and strength, 360 degrees of motion throughout my entire range of motion, which creates power and dexterity through every punch, allowing me to land my punches exactly where I want them to be, whether that guy tries to block me or not, and drive right through him, because I got power and strength in every direction. I develop rotator cuff stability through rotational movements. You may have seen movements using dumbbells in and out. This is going to give me 360 degrees, at the same time as giving me a killer bicep workout right now. Do my rotator cuff right here. Notice 90-degree bend in the elbow, rotation of my humerus, using an elliptical pattern with the motion still going through circular motion. Then I'm going to change that elliptical pattern to move towards and away from me, working my biceps and my triceps. Also, this is an intense workout for my brachioradialis. Switch off hands regularly, making sure that I get a balanced workout. Anytime that I get too tired to handle it, the difference between this and a dumbbell, which can be quite dangerous. If you're using a dumbbell and you get too tired to handle it, if your grip gets too tired to handle your dumbbell, what are you going to do? You're going to hurt a joint, you're going to drop it on your foot, you're going to hurt yourself or somebody else. But this, you stop using it, and that's all it does. It goes back to being a paperweight. It doesn't do anything at all. What I'm developing here is skill and movement. What I'm doing here is I'm combining the forces of the sense of sensory perception, feeling this ball and the way that it moves, and I'm matching that with my force output. And that creates a type of coordination in me that develops my dexterity. Why does that benefit me? It makes my hands obey me. When I tell them to catch that cell phone before it hits the ground, they listen and they do that. When I tell them to turn the wrench the way that I want it to, with the amount of force that I want it to, it's like adding another hand to me. So when a person, you're right hand dominant, there's certain things you can only do with your right hand, and then your left hand's just sitting here holding a napkin. But when you develop that same level of skill and dexterity in both hands, you're adding another hand. So you can turn your screwdrivers here, use your tweezers there, you can have dexterity, you're more capable, you make fewer mistakes, you have fewer injuries. Everything's more stable. You have stronger joints, you don't have carpal tunnel syndrome, you have strong tendons throughout your hands, you have good circulation, so you don't have the issues with your hands that other people do. You develop circulation, and it's just stimulating. It's an exciting, fun thing to do. These sort of exercises, they don't require discipline, they don't require a structured regimen, they don't require a trainer barking in your ear to push it. Why do I do these? I do it because it's fun and it feels good. good and I enjoy it. I like what I'm doing right now, and I would want to be doing this whether we're shooting video or not.